Hi guys. Okay, we are continuing with line plots and fractions. So today, our WALT. We are learning to solve problems using line plots and fractions. Okay. Solve and share. So again, I will read it and then you pause me and try it. Miss Earle's class measured the lengths of 10 caterpillars in the school garden. The caterpillars had the following lengths in inches: 3/4, 1 1/4, 1 3/4, 1 1/2, 1, 1, 3/4, 1 1/4, 1 3/4, 1 1/2. Plot the lengths on the line plot. Write and solve an equation to find the difference in length between the longest and shortest caterpillars. So if you have your whiteboard, a piece of paper, whatever you have to write in front of you, I want you to draw a number line and try to figure out how you would plot these numbers and what the difference in length between the longest and shortest caterpillars would be. Try it. Okay, now that you've tried it, that was kind of tricky. You had to come up with a scale for your number line, and since most of the denominators either end in 2 or 4, we're going to find a number line that goes by fourths, or create a number line that goes by fourths. So here is my number line. And from between 0 and 1, it's cut into fourths. So this would be 1/4, 2/4, excuse my writing, 3/4, 1, and then we would start again in mixed numbers, 1 1/4, 1 2/4, 1 3/4, and 2. So if you did not get that on your own number line, that's okay. We can fix it now. So fix it now if you need to. So now I want to plot. So I like to cross out as I go. So 3/4 has 1x. 1 1/4 has 1x. 1 3/4 has 1x. 1 1/2, which is the same as 1 2/4. 1 has 2. 3/4 has another one. 1 1/4 has another one. 1 3/4 has another. And 1 1/2 or 1 2/4 has another. So we did the first one, plot the lengths of the line on the line plot. Now write and solve an equation, which means we need a variable to find the difference in length between the longest and shortest caterpillars. My longest caterpillar is 1 3/4 minus, because it says find the difference, the shortest caterpillar, which is 3/4, equals, well, we're talking about caterpillars, so equals C. C equals 1 inch, because 3/4 minus 3/4 is 0. I'm left with 1 inch. Okay, let's try it. Let's see. Ben and Alma are filling water balloons. The line plots show the weights of their balloons. Okay, I can put myself back up here now. So here is Alma's water balloons on top, Ben's on the bottom. Who filled more water balloons? How many more? So we can see how many they filled by counting the number of dots. So we have to do this carefully, especially on a computer screen. So I'm going to count with my marker. Alma filled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 water balloons. So I'm going to put A equals 20 and B equals, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So Alma filled more water balloons. How many more? Well, 20 minus 15 equals 5. And if I were typing this like you will be, you can write in a complete sentence. Alma filled more water balloons. She filled 5 more water balloons than Ben. How much heavier was Alma's heaviest water balloon than Ben's heaviest water balloon? Well, let's see. Alma's heaviest water balloon was 2 2/8 pounds minus, let's find out what Ben's heaviest was, 2 1/8, which would equal 2 minus 2 is 0, 2/8 minus 1/8 is 1/8. So it was 1/8 of a pound heavier, I'm sorry. Alma's was 1/8 of a pound heavier. Okay. We can use Alma and Ben's line plots to learn even more. Who filled more water balloons over 2 pounds? So over 2 means you don't count 2. So I'm going to cross out 2 right away so we're not tempted. Alma filled 2 water balloons over 2 pounds. Ben filled 1, 2, 3, 4 water balloons over 2 pounds. So Ben filled more over 2 pounds. Ooh, this is a good question on the next one and something you're going to see in your slide, so pay attention. How much heavier were Alma's 2 heaviest balloons than Ben? So her 2 heaviest balloons were 2 plus 2 2/8. Oh, nope, I am wrong. Her 2 heaviest was 2 2/8 2 times, right? So 2 2/8 plus 2 2/8, which equals 4 4/8. Now Ben's 2 heaviest were 2 1/8 and 2 1/8, which is 4 2/8. So if we were to subtract to find out how much heavier Alma's were, okay, my whole number is 4 minus 4 is 0, 4 minus 2 is 2, and my denominator is 8. So Alma's 2 heaviest balloons were 2/8 heavier than Ben's 2 heaviest balloons. So that's a 2-step problem. You have to look at, okay, her 2 heaviest balloons were 2 2/8. More practice. Okay. Let me see. Rowan's class measured the snowfall for 5 days. The line plot shows the heights of the snowfall they recorded. So here's the heights of the snowfall. What amount of snowfall occurred most often? Well, which one has the most number of dots? 2/4. Excuse my writing. Let me erase that. That was not a good one. 2. It's hard to write with this. Fourths. What is the total number of inches of snow that fell? Well, that means I have to add 1/4 plus 2/4, but 2/4 3 times, plus 2/4 plus 2/4 plus 3/4. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots. I should have 5 fractions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me add them up. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. 8, 9, 10. I have 10/4, but it can't stay like that. How many times does 4 go into 10? 2, with 2/4 left over. So 2 2/4 is the total number of inches of snow that fell. Great work. Now try on your own. Complete the independent practice slides and turn them in once you finish. Remember, there is a 3-step problem in there, so look very carefully. Read carefully. I'm here if you need to video chat. Good luck. 11.3 independent practice slides. They're in the math section of Google Classroom. See you later.